Good afternoon, everybody. It's David Schlotthauer here in the office, weather studio, tracking severe weather. It has been ages since I have been able to live stream on a severe weather event across, the United States. It's been a busy one here. It still is. So I thought that, you know what, since I have the time today, we're going to stream a severe weather event. Severe weather outbreak potentially in the northwestern Arkansas, southwestern portion there of Missouri, even including for eastern Oklahoma, under a tornado watch at the moment. Today is very conditional, so that's why, you know what, there's a 10 sig for tornadoes. Why not? Let's go live on it when I can, because who knows when will the next time I be available to do a live stream? No one knows, right? So that's why we're going live on this today. So, of course, we do got a tornado watch that is issued right now across Springdale in Arkansas. If you're in Springfield, Missouri, if you are in Fort Smith in Arkansas, if you're in McAllister in Oklahoma, Broken Arrow to the east there under a tornado watch. But we also have our first severe thunderstorm warning that is actually approaching Corruption. One of our viewers that has actually donated me in early August. Thank you for that, by the way, for the 75 from last stream. He is in the path of this. He's in Tishomingo. That's where he lives. And so we got a severe thunderstorm warning headed his direction. Ardmore, Dixon there in Oklahoma under a severe thunderstorm warning to your west. This is going to expire in 38 minutes under that severe thunderstorm warning. And this is producing 1-inch hail. Got a good looking cell there that is popping up. This is near Wilson in Oklahoma. If you're on I-70 or State Route 70, Lone Grove, that storm is headed in your general direction. This storm, by the way, is moving at about 12 to 15 miles an hour. In fact, maybe even moving faster than that at times. Some of the storm is moving at 35, and it's capable of producing 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and nickel-size hail. Some large hail to talk about. What's up, Flex VR? How are you doing, Gabriel Gaming? What's up, Aerial Force TSC? Welcome. What's up, Sanja Wells? How are you doing? How is Nashville looking? Is it going to be a bumpy night? So Nashville is over here. You're going to be seeing some severe weather certainly tonight, but not as bad as, say, Memphis, Jackson, Jonesboro. That general area going to see some big-time severe weather, maybe some tornadoes. Some of them could be strong, but Nashville will see severe weather tonight, maybe a 5% chance of tornadoes in your area. But it's mainly off towards the west where this is going to be the dominator of the dominator. What's up, Rainbow Obsidian? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Jay? How are you? What's up, Jordan Rodriguez? Welcome to the stream. I hope you all are doing great. By the way, share this with your family and friends on social media. Let's get this out to a lot of people. Because, again, I do look into doing a lot more of these streams. So if you could help share this with your family and friends, that would really help out the stream a lot. Because, again, next year, I am looking into doing a lot more of these. Just as long as it doesn't get too hot in the studio, we're fine with that. So if you guys are new, please consider sharing, liking, and subscribing. What's up, Brian Track Hurricanes? How are you doing? What's up, Ethan B? Are you able to participate? Probably not, because it's a Wednesday and you're probably busy, so that's fine. What's up, Evan Baller? How are you? What's up, Ryan Teasdale? What's up, Paul Greenwell? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Really nothing going on right now at the moment. But there is a 10 sig for tornadoes today. And when we actually take a look at that, let's go to Weather Bell. That's what we have right here. The hail risk or tornado risk today is a 10% significant. That's why we're streaming this event. When you take a look at hail, it is a 30 sig up across northwestern Arkansas, south central and southwestern Missouri. If we take a look at our wind outlook, we can see there is a large 30 sig. So it's going to be strong tornadoes and hurricane force winds potentially in across the Memphis, Tennessee, and Little Rock, Arkansas, potentially off towards the north there, southern Missouri, really under that threat for severe weather today. And that's why we're streaming this, just because I haven't streamed in a while too. Oh, sweet. All right, let me give you a phone call. So, guess he's not answering. Ethan B, pick up that phone. Pick up the call. So let's take a look at our live cameras. I got those cameras up today for you all. Let's take a look here at Arkansas. We're just waiting for the storms. Nothing going on right now. But yeah, sunny skies there. Traffic not too bad. We're waiting for those storms to arrive. Let's take a look at another camera, Illinois River camera. Some puffy clouds in the distance, but otherwise, calm and quiet weather. That's on 412 right now. Take a look at another camera. Looking pretty good at the moment. We're waiting for those storms to begin. What's up, Corruption? How are you doing? By the way, we have you located here in Tishomingo. All right, Ethan. That's actually a nice kidney bean storm, so we'll have to watch that. Post Oak, Wilson, Long Grove, Ardmore. It's where we have the storm right now. Coming into that area, then Corruption is in Tishomingo. Yep, you're under severe thunder. You're going to be under a warning, I'm sure, here soon. Yeah, there's a day 5 slight risk for severe weather. We'll look at that in a little bit. Am I lagging, you guys? Saying it's good for me. Yeah, I'm getting excellent connection. So if it's lagging, it's probably on your end, depending on what internet provider you have. If you're in the mountains, if there's inclement weather, that's going to greatly reduce your internet speed. What's up, Jennifer? How are you doing? Hello, David. How's Cleveland, Ohio looking for the next 18 to 24 hours? Cleveland, Ohio. So let's take a look at Cleveland, Ohio. Let's actually go over there onto Weatherbell. So Cleveland, Ohio, you're going to get quite a bit of rain, but the severe weather, probably not. There might be a pop-up storm embedded line of storms within that storm cluster, but you're not going to see anything in the way of substantial severe weather today, which is good, but you're definitely going to get a lot of rain. A lot of the activity will be favoring over central and eastern, or central and western Tennessee into, say, central and southern Kentucky as well as Arkansas. Looks pretty substantial for Memphis, Tennessee, though. That looks quite concerning. All right, you can join when you're ready, Ethan. Oh, no, I'm kicked out of the call. Hey, Ethan. Hello? Hello? Alright, I guess he's not here. So anyways, we are tracking severe weather today. This is a look at the Doppler radar forecast. This is what we're watching. Let me bring up my pin. So this is what we're watching, these storms right here, off towards the northwestern portion of Arkansas. We have that broken cluster of storms. You there, Ethan?
Yes, I am.
All right. So one of those surprises today, we got a 10 sig for tornadoes, 30 sig for wind and hail, and we could see hail up to 4 inches in diameter potentially.
Yeah, that was a bit unexpected, but these are the late summer situations where you have a lot of instability to work with, and if storms really get going, they utilize the wind shear available to them, then they can produce those significant hazards, and that was kind of the idea behind issuing this risk today.
Yeah. And what are we looking at today, Ethan? I mean, the SPC has... we are looking at strong tornadoes today. Probably at least 2 or 3 strong tornadoes we may see today.
Yeah, that is possible, because we do have a decent upper level wave coming through, providing enhanced flow in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. And what that does is it increases the vertical wind shear. Of course, as many of you know, vertical wind shear being that change in wind speed and direction with height, and that provides the mechanism for storm organization. And it's through that we can get supercells, we can get squall lines, we can get all kinds of organized storms. That is going to be the main factor behind this. But we're combining that with some pretty good instability too, because as many of you know, it's very moist out ahead of this system in the Ozarks, in parts of the mid-south area. So that's going to be providing updraft energy for these thunderstorms in addition to the wind shear. We do have complications from earlier thunderstorms cooling off some areas of the environment, putting out some outflow that does kind of reduce the severe weather risk in some areas, but could enhance it in others. So that's what we're watching pretty closely, because how these evolve in the next few hours is going to be of pretty significant importance to those who are in this risk area.
Yeah. And here's the short wave that we're looking at right here. You can see some vorticity over the Missouri area. That vorticity, you learned it from my hurricane videos, folks. That's spin in the atmosphere, and this is at 500 millibars. So we got some spin going on across southern Missouri into northern Arkansas. This spin is going to move pretty quickly, actually, all the way into tomorrow, moving into the Tennessee area. So this is tomorrow morning. Thursday morning, got some of that vorticity moving into eastern Tennessee, where we can have some damaging winds too along with that. And here's that wave, Ethan. Look at the mid-level flow at 500 millibars, over 60 knots.
Absolutely. That is pretty strong, especially given the time of year. And that's what the concern is that is going to provide the organizing mechanism combining with that strong instability to produce severe weather.
Yeah. So when we take a look at our dew points today, we want to look at those. If we can bring this up. Okay, let's see. Let's go to moisture. Our dew points are pretty crazy. I mean, we have dew points according to the NAM 3-kilometer model as of 3 o'clock. Estimated dew points, Ethan, in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Really humid.
Oh my, wow. That is a tropical summertime air mass right there.
And we got PWAT values right around almost about 2 3/4 inches over Arkansas and Tennessee. A lot of PWATs, very, very wet atmosphere, definitely in place. So it won't be just the tornadoes and the hail. We might see some water-loaded storms, which means we could see some very intense rainfall rates with some of these exceeding at least 2 inches an hour at times because of how moist the atmosphere is. When we take a look at our CAPE profiles, we're looking at extreme instability. I mean, right up and around where these storms fire, Ethan, 4,000 joules of CAPE. That's due to dew points reaching the lower 80s within this storm environment.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a big factor in that destabilization is the very moist low-level environment. Because as a lot of you probably know, moist, warm low levels combined with cool, dry mid levels, that is a recipe for strong instability and high cape values, which as David always says, is like thunderstorm juice. It provides that energy for those updrafts.
And this is where we have a lot of the high dew points right across central Arkansas, Little Rock. Really moist environment here within a diffused warm front that is in place within that reminiscent MCS, providing some cooling to the north of that. And so we got a little bit of a boundary here between warmer air, hotter air to the south, and rather mild air to the north. Not only that, the heat indexes, I did want to show you all this. Our heat indexes are pretty ferocious. Heat indexes 106 plus degrees, 110 perhaps. Take a look at our NAM 3-kilometer model. I mean, yeah, heat indexes today 108 degrees, so it's hot and it's humid. Tomorrow, same deal, probably even worse tomorrow. Some portions of Louisiana and Texas could have heat indexes 115 to 118 degrees. So it's going to be brutal. It's going to be terrible to do anything outside. And these dew points, Ethan, by the way, I wanted to let you know, in the low 80s. I mean, we got 81 degree dew point in southeastern Arkansas tomorrow afternoon.
It is absolutely oppressive out there. That moisture and the heat combination makes it really rough for those living down there to be out in that. It makes it, difficult, especially for those who are of compromised health, are older, are very young. That can put a lot of strain on the body. So you have to be careful out there. Make sure you check up on your friends, neighbors, family. Make sure they're doing okay too. I did want to bring to your attention, we had a request from EVN Baller. Says, David, whenever you can, could you zoom in on South Florida? There are some special weather statement storms that look pretty significant around the Palm Beach area.
Oh, shoot. Okay, let's take a look at those. Oh, okay, yeah. Wow. Those are... Wow, Ethan, look at these storms. Lots of lightning on them. Let's read that special weather statement. Oh, Evan Baller. What's your... If you don't mind me asking, I wanted to add you on the map here as your location. I want to clarify. I know we've talked on Discord before. I would like to add your location here to our custom locations with everyone else. Those are some strong storms, actually. Wow.
Yeah, that's very moist thunderstorms you're dealing with right there.
So Evan Baller, West Ketterall. Okay, so let me add that to the map. Custom locations, add location. All right. And we'll put his name in. EVN Baller. And then we'll see what the conditions are like in his area. There you are. You're on the list. So, I know it's hard to see, but he is in near Kendall in Florida. Nothing going on in his area. By the way, dew points down there, Ethan, in the 80s. 80-degree dew points.
Oh, wow. That is very significant.
Oh, yeah. So, if we take a look here, we do got special weather statements over here across Delray Beach to the west. Very strong storms. We got lightning. We got strong winds, I'm sure. 40-mile-an-hour winds. Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. So if you are in the Florida area, folks, just be aware we got some afternoon air mass thunderstorms. In fact, if we go to the College of Dew page, let's actually bring that up. Actually, there's no sector for that, but we can bring this up. Yeah, look at these storms. I mean, these are bubbling up. Watch this. You can literally see the storms just exploding. Look at that. Just exploding, Ethan.
Absolutely. Releasing all that moist instability and just really shooting up into the atmosphere.
And guess what? The Gulf has no winds right now. The Gulf of Mexico, so I'm sure those water temperatures are even warmer than they were yesterday. By the way, the 32 Celsius isotherm, Ethan, has expanded even further with some islands of 33 Celsius right along the Florida coast.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That is hot.
Very warm. So we can see we got some exploding storms down there in Florida. And wow, look at all the lightning strikes. Just tons and tons of lightning.
Yep. Remember, lightning is nature's biggest killer, pretty much, and one of nature's biggest killers, and it is a hazard that you can have a storm that's completely unwarned, and it still poses a hazard to you if you're outside. So, always want to be indoors during a thunderstorm or in some kind of sheltered area.
Oh, yeah. Dew points definitely in the mid-70s, upper 70s across much Florida. There's a weather station in Rotunda West. This is actually near Port Charlotte that has dew points right around 81 degrees. And the air temperature is 91. So it's really humid. Oh, man. I could not live in that. I could not live in that. All right. Severe weather update. We have severe thunderstorm warnings now issued for Double Springs. If you are in Warrior, Kimberly, please take shelter. We do have severe thunderstorm warnings here. At the moment, we don't have any indication of tornado possible tags on these, but these are producing 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and half-dollar size hail. So we're already starting to ramp up things up with severe weather across Alabama, but really where we're watching closely is going to be in the tornado watch area in Fort Smith, Arkansas, into, say, southwestern Missouri, where we do have storms that are already exploding there. You can see them right here. Monette, if you're in Purdy in Missouri, if you're in Anderson on I-49, please take shelter, heavy rain, and there's even a flood warning there. So flash flood warning is in effect because of those storms. They're just not moving very quickly, so they're dumping a lot of rain within those high PWatt values. Look at just how slow they're moving. They're not moving very fast. So there's going to be a lot of flooding potential with this line of storms as it just drifts slowly southeastward. We only have one severe thunderstorm warning that is headed towards Ardmore, Dixon in Oklahoma. Dew points here in the mid-60s and daytime high temperatures right now right around 102 degrees, 104 degrees. It is hot. It is miserable there. But how's everyone doing? How's everybody liking the stream? Let me know. Let me know. Wow, storms form so fast in Florida. One forming near me. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, there is a storm forming really close to your area. We got to really watch that Florida area, Ethan.
Oh, absolutely.
There is a sea breeze collision going on right now. Sea breezes are colliding with each other. Man, that Gulf is not, there's not much wind at all over the Gulf. That's going to lead to even warmer sea surface temperatures. David, it's 101 here in my area. Yeah, it is. We're looking at where you live in Tishomingo. You're in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. And there's a storm headed right towards your area. Corruption. How does the air feel outside? Is it humid at all? Because I see dew points in the low to mid 60s for your area. What's up, Chase McLean? Welcome. By the way, if you haven't liked the stream, everyone, please consider liking it. Let's reach 100 likes in the first hour. That would really help out a lot. Because again, we are tracking severe weather right now live on the channel. Oh, Ethan, you should tell them the severe weather or the moderate risk of severe weather that we talked about last night. How many storm reports there are.
Oh, yeah, certainly. We had a very active day of severe weather the other day. I believe it was it Monday?
I think it was
I
Monday.
think?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. The Storm Prediction Center issued a moderate risk of severe weather driven by significant wind probabilities. Widespread severe winds were anticipated, and they certainly verified. We had numerous states experiencing damaging winds, and just a giant area of storms all the way from, I think, central Mississippi up into central New York, where we had along a front various cold pool storms developing, lines of storms producing wind damage, large hail, and a couple tornadoes as well. I believe there was an EF3 tornado somewhere in New York that might have been associated with that event. But what David was referencing, just an enormous number of storm reports from that day. And I'm trying to pull it up here, but it's being very slow to load.
Well,
As of last night.
I have it up already. So basically,
Okay.
2 days ago, these are the storm reports, literally, and they're still coming in. Funny enough, because they're still analyzing. 10 tornado reports so far. 1,202 wind reports. Okay? Hail reports 171, which makes the total reports 1,383. Almost 1,400 reports. I mean, good golly, Ethan.
That is just phenomenal. That is an extraordinary number in one single day. An extraordinary number of reports. And you see how concentrated and widespread it is. So were these storms impacted, there was almost no community spared for weather impacts.
Yeah. Versus today, only 9 reports. Oh, tornado report, Ethan, in northern Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah, yes. Land spout tornado spotted 10 miles north of Cameron, Arizona at 1:50 Mountain Daylight Time. Only visible lofted debris was dust. Dissipated within 10
Interesting.
minutes. Yeah. There was a tornado report there.
That are typically not conducive to supercell thunderstorms, so they can come up as a bit of a surprise sometimes.
Oh, severe thunderstorm watch has been issued for corruption. Let's go actually and take a look at that. Why is my watches not popping up here? Hold on. Funny, it's not even on here, but I'm sure you are under a watch. There is no severe thunderstorm watch in your area at all.
Maybe it hasn't updated yet.
Maybe. And EVM Baller says, the one thing I love about these Florida storms is they drop the humidity and temperatures. Yes, they do, but your dew point. Oh, there it is. Okay, he called it. Good job, Corruption. Big shout out does go to Corruption. He called it. Even before the Storm Prediction Center had it on their website, on my end at least. So there is a severe thunderstorm watch for Corruption right now in southern Oklahoma. That's where you live. All right, Corruption says, David, it is humid and I can see the severe thunderstorm towards my east. You mean probably towards your west, I'm guessing? Depending exactly where you're at right now. But yeah, there is this storm, severe thunderstorm warned right now.
By the way, we did just get a quarter-size hail report in Titan, Alabama, and that hail core is now up to about 3 inches in diameter.
Really? Because I'm only getting 1 inch.
Are you on KBMX?
I am going to head over there right now with my radar. KBMX? Okay.
Yeah. It's very unlikely that the storm is actually producing 3-inch hail, but that is what the marker indicates at this point.
Ooh, boy, Ethan, there's rotation on it. Warrior right now, that might get tornado warned.
Yeah, it's a supercell storm. That is something we really need to watch.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely... That's pretty organized. Pretty organized.
Yeah, that storm there and the one over by Natural Bridge, they are both supercells, so large hail demand threat, but we will be watching to see if they produce anything else.
Natural Bridge.
It's the one off to the west of there.
Oh, I see it. Yep. Okay. Yep. Oh, wow, Ethan, that has tight rotation. Over Lynn, Alabama. Yeah, that has tight rotation. And the rotation's getting tighter with the now considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Emergency management reported.
Yeah, let me get over that.
Yup.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that did just come up with golf ball size hail estimated near Hayden by the fire department. So, significant, not quite significant hail, but certainly some damaging hail there. there is and in the southeast now. Um, Eventually toward the Village Springs area. But that hail core right now is very near. Let me try to zoom in here. My map is
Oh,
really, really slow.
Ethan, wait, hold on. Okay, Ethan, this has a tornado possible tag on it. The storm that we're watching right now in Alabama, Village Springs, Trafford. See if we have a camera in that area. And I never
Yeah, and for
thought.
reference for anyone who may wonder, this is north of the Birmingham metro area for southern Blount and northeastern Jefferson counties at this point.
Let's see if we can bring up live cameras on that storm. Of course, they don't have live radar, so that's gonna help a lot. Oh, there is a severe thunderstorm warning, so that helps out. Do we have cameras in the path of this? And we don't. That is just unfortunate. But we do have cameras around that area, so we will have to really watch that.
Yes, absolutely, because that does have some rotation we are seeing on radar. It's not strong enough for tornado warning yet, but it looks like it has shown some signs of increasing mid-level rotation near the Trafford area, moving toward Village Springs, and eventually maybe Springville if it holds together.
Yep, and I have cameras right on this or not near it, but not on it. There is rotation on that for sure. And this one in Nauvoo in Alabama, that has tight rotation too. So we gotta
Yeah,
watch.
that's also definitely a supercell.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna see if I can get anything in Oklahoma cameras. Okay, weather.
So, so if there's anyone who has just recently joined the stream, please give the stream a like. Subscribe if you have not subscribed yet, and be sure to check out this stream as we stream through part of the evening for severe weather coverage, but also future content relating to hurricane live streams, hurricane forecasts, severe weather forecasts, winter weather forecasts, El Nino forecasts, all kinds of information.
We do not have any cameras, darn it. We only have one camera, pretty much. It's not even in the path of these storms at all. So,
And it is raining at my location.
oh, is it raining?
Yes, it is.
Boy. Does a severe thunderstorm have any hail on it? Yeah, we have 1 inch hail on this storm. And it's moving right towards corruption. That is in the stream. This has quarter size hail. So yeah, if you're downstream of this, which you are, corruption, yeah, watch the skies to your west.
On the Village Springs supercell in Alabama, I am noting it seems like there's a big RFD push in that, so it's probably indicating this is a largely outflow dominant storm.
I'm going to get some lightning detectors up. And get our live lightning detector. Probably the more accurate way to do it. See if we have any significant lightning activity going on, which we do. Go over there. Yep, out off of Lake Okeechobee, we do. Yeah, we do have lightning. Definitely very heavy rain. Lightning strikes pretty frequent. 1,500 lightning strikes in the last 3 hours, Ethan, by the way, on this guy's station.
Oh, wow. Big lightning right there.
And winds gusting up to 47 miles an hour.
Okay, there, so you qualify as a strong thunderstorm.
That's according to a weather flow. We have another one in PBCID. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, this doesn't have lightning on it. Why doesn't it have a lightning detection?
We had another report that just came in here. This was a little bit delayed. This was about 20 minutes, 24 minutes ago. 2-inch diameter hail estimated from Smoke Rise, Alabama, on the supercell.
What is it again? Sorry.
2-inch diameter hail
Oh
estimated.
my gosh, that's big.
That crosses the threshold into significant hail.
What's also significant, Ethan? Rainfall totals in 30 minutes in West Jupiter RV Park. This is in Florida. Almost an inch in 30 minutes.
Oh, yes. Those rainfall rates are going to be really heavy down there with all that moisture present.
Wow, Florida's really getting hit with rain on this station. Look at this, Ethan. Literally in about 25 minutes. This is another station. This is not far to the west of West Jupiter in Florida, reporting 1.25 inches of rain in the matter of 25 minutes.
Gee whiz. That's where the flash flooding concern comes from with some of these, especially low-lying locations.
That's why I'm looking into getting a weather flow. I really want one so bad. I'm itching for it. I'm itching for a weather flow. Let's look at another station. Oh, this one doesn't have too much rain. But a lot of lightning strikes being detected on this one. Within 8 miles. Whoever has a weather flow station, let me know in the chat. Let me know. Do you have a weather flow station? Because, gosh, I'm looking into getting one. Just looking at a lot of these. Except some don't give you a lot of details. And there is an estimated, Ethan, over 30 million weather flow stations sold. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So the weather station must be popular if it's sold that many.
Yeah, it is. It's very popular. That's why I want to get one. Okay, here's another station. Not reporting any rain at the moment. There is lightning, though. Definitely a lot of lightning activity within 20 miles away. Which is interesting because if we go and take a look, there's literally... That is about to get hit. Actually, they're getting hit with rain right now. They're about to.
Yeah.
I guess no one has a weather flow station in the chat. That's unfortunate. I'm looking at getting one, though. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, that would be good.
Supposedly it's zero maintenance and is very accurate. My weather is flowing, but not the kind the kind you are looking for. Oh, you make me laugh. Oh my gosh, Ethan, you want to hear this?
Yes.
EVN Baller says we got like 6 inches of rain out of that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is big enough to where you would probably have some flash flooding concern. I don't know if they've issued a flash flood warning, but in low-lying areas, that would be a concern with that much rain.
Wow. EVN Baller. Ooh, boy. Oh my
Also
goodness.
should note, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for central St. Clair County as an extension from the main supercell near Village Springs. This is moving east at 30 miles an hour, could produce golf ball sized hail, and locations in the warning include Wattsville, Asheville, Ragland, and Springville.
Yeah, so if you're downstream of these, please take shelter. Lots of rain is occurring, and we are getting reports of hail. 2-inch hail marker on this. So, yeah, make sure you are taking shelter. Gonna watch this storm right here, this weather station. Boy, those lightning numbers are going up. In a minute, Ethan, this is looking back near Lake Okeechobee. In 5 minutes, Ethan, and I can even zoom on this, every minute, there is almost 100 lightning strikes per minute.
Oh, wow. That makes it a dangerous storm in that perspective. If you can hear thunder, you need to be indoors. That's what they used to say on the Weather Channel when thunder roars, go indoors. Because if you can hear the thunder, you're close enough to be struck by the lightning that this is producing, and it is producing a lot of it.
Oh, Ethan, as of 6:54 p.m. Eastern Time, lightning strike count, like Okeechobee, yes. Okeechobee, lightning strike count 127 in the last 60 seconds.
Oh, man.
Yeah. In the last 60 seconds.
It's a dangerous thunderstorm right there.
You know what? Maybe in my next paycheck from YouTube, I'm going to buy myself one of these weather flow stations. I'm already liking with what this is putting out. Wow. Very accurate. Yeah, these storms are pretty strong right now over Florida. Oh yeah, look at this, Ethan. Look at the outflow boundary from these storms. Look at this. You can see the sea breeze. Actually, no, that's not an outflow. But look at the sea breeze boundary. You there? But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Hey, Ethan? Oh, he's muted. I've seen baseball and softball size hail. The same time from 2 microbursts. Wow. That's crazy. We're still waiting for things to erupt. In the tornado watch. Really not doing much. All right. But yeah, here's the look at the lightning strike count. See if we can find a station. In the path. Northern Oklahoma. Can do that. I'm so addicted over weather flow already. But yeah, no warnings really out west towards southern Oklahoma. There's only one that's headed right towards corruption. No rotation for the storm near. Let's take a look. Ardmore. Let's see here. I don't see a lot of rotation at all. It's mainly lots of wind, but I don't see a lot of rotation at all with these storms. But it is raining pretty good. How do I look at different weather stations on Weatherflow? Here's a link. That's how you look for them. Can we hit 50 likes in an hour? You're funny, Rainbow Obsidian. Clearing out my YouTube. By the way, Jay Zords, Weather Center, sorry if I haven't talked to you in a while on Discord. It's just been really busy. Once we open the server up on the 1st of November, though, that's the plan. To open up the Discord server will be on November the 10th. Then you'll see a lot of me. Let's go back to Alabama. It's where we do have... Well, here's a nice storm over here. Good water. Storm really popping up. Some rotation on that. So yeah, if you are in the St. Clair area, that's where we have a severe thunderstorm warning. Tornado possible on this storm. There is a tornado possible. It's not really tagged that, but there is some rotation in there. All right, Rainbow Obsidian. Rainbows have to keep their houses clean. What do you guys think? So, if you're in St. Clair, if you are in Village Springs, we have a storm cluster going on. Do I have an account? No, I do not. I don't have an account. You should be able to see the map. It's free. David, have you seen the icon in Euro being aggressive on a wave coming off of Africa? I'm really not buying it at the moment because of how much invests have failed. Maybe next week outlook changes for me. I have seen the models, EVN Baller. I'm not too concerned, though. Look on my Twitter. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, EVN Baller. I'm sure you do, though. I think you do, yeah. So you can see my outlook. If I'm not concerned, you shouldn't be either. Thank you, EVN Baller. Yeah, by the way, if you all want to follow me on Twitter, if you haven't already, yeah, that's where you could get my tropical outlooks on a daily basis. Twitter is now called X. Yeah, why is it called that, Corruption? I was trying to figure that out. Why is it called X? It is really weird. What's up, Apollo 9? Ooh, what's up to Sean's Weather Channel? 2 new joiners. How are you both? Will South Carolina get a hurricane? It is very hard to say right now, but the chances are higher this year than last year. Tropical J-Zords. It's Elon Musk. Oh, I know it is Corruption, but why the X? So what does the X... X is Elon Musk's brand. Oh, okay. That's why. SpaceX too. Oh, okay. That's why. It makes sense. It does. It does make sense. Oh, we got some severe thunderstorm warnings still going on. This is growing upscale right now. We shall see if we get any tornadoes, but we don't have anything right now. We have some rotation. This is in Missouri, Red Spring, Missouri. What's up, Marcus Mustard? How are you? What's up, Aiden? Welcome to the stream. Are things just getting going? Pretty much. But this has not evolved as what models had before. Yeah, this is not evolving one single bit. Definitely. We do have the potential here to see storms by 8 p.m. tonight. But you know what the bad news is, folks? Guess what the bad news is? Ethan? I thought he was back. Guess what the bad news is? My dew point was 86, absolutely insane. No way, 86-degree dew point, that is... I mean, us here, we're used to the humidity, or to those dew points, but the humidity is a pain. Yeah, there was a recorded 87 in Florida. All right, have fun, Jay Zords. So the unfortunate news is I've actually got a skedaddle at 6 o'clock tonight. So, unfortunately, when the worst of this severe weather is going on, I actually have to head out and get some stuff done. Literally, I have to do yard work and clean out the back where I'm going to put my station. I got to pull a lot of weeds out. I have to pull everything and plow. So, Unfortunately, I'm going to have to head out here in about 2 hours. I'm just a busy person. That's the thing these days. I'm just busy, bazzy. But if you guys, please vote if you haven't already. We have 14 votes. The question is, should I get, or should I meant to put buy, like B-U-Y. I don't know why I did that. Sorry, a typo there. But should I buy a Tempest weather flow station with my next YouTube paycheck? Again, I'm going to repeat it. Should I buy a Tempest weather flow station with my next YouTube paycheck? Please vote if you haven't. Corruption, that would be 8 o'clock your time. I'm Pacific time. See, it says Pacific Daylight Time down there. So we have a couple of hours. So a Tempest weather station is this. This is basically what it is. I'll show you guys. I will literally buy it just for you guys. I mean, not joking. This is what it looks like. Okay? It looks like this. This is it. 0 maintenance required. No spinning parts. No nothing. So this is what it looks like. And seriously, folks, I will buy this just for you guys. Literally. No joke at all. If you guys think I'm joking, I feel bad for you. Is Canada in... I believe Canada is in Central Daylight Time. Well, I'm sure they're in 2 different time zones. $94 degrees. Ooh boy, at that point you wouldn't even be able to breathe. Thank God the dew point was in... That dew point was in the Everglades. And not in a populated area. You like warm filtered water, Evian Baller? Are you serious? Oh, that's disgusting. You like drinking warm water? You don't like warm water, that's good. That's just my only option. Why? Oh. Do you have any ice you could put your water in? I hope your water's clean, EVM Baller. Oh, do you have... I'm sure you have clean drinking water. But yeah, if you're in St. Clair, Alabama, we have a couple of storms firing up. We have more storms firing up. Right now. Storm headed towards corruption, though. Tishomingo. What's up, Ryan Hurt? How are you? So 20 votes, 100% of them say yes. Buy it with my next paycheck. That would be this month. Taco Wednesday tonight. Thoughts? I don't have Taco Wednesday. We eat whatever we have, pretty much. I'm good. Looks like I moved out of Alabama just in time. Oh, where do you live, Ryan Hurt, if you don't mind me asking? By the way, it is a degree warmer today. What? We don't have the Delta breeze, I guess. But it is 89 degrees here. $89 degrees. It's 92 degrees here. It's remaining pretty strong, and it looks like this is going to clip your area in Tishomingo. Looks like the growth of storms is happening pretty much kind of just east of your bearing line. We have 99% humidity, so it feels like 85, not 70. Oh, you moved to York, Pennsylvania. Nice. Oh, that's nice, far enough north where it's not as hot or humid usually, on average. I know, EV and Baller. I know. It's headed my way. I don't think we're going to get anything with it. Let's see, though. Take a look at this. Ooh. Maybe not. There's some storms there that pop up. But yeah, maybe just a couple of pop-up storms. I don't think it's anything significant for us. Wow, P-watt values do go up, though. That's a certain. See what the GFS wants to show for my area, though. It had a tropical system hitting my area. That was scary. Oh, okay. Look what we got here. Look what we got here. On the 18Z GFS. Maybe a storm wants to form right off the coast of Florida. Looks more frontal, though. Has more frontal characteristics. But we shall see. Screen went black. What? That's a funny fantasy storm. Could be. So we're watching severe weather right now in Marietta, Thackerville. That low pressure zone needs to stay off the coast, providing some rain and cooler temps, but also no destruction. A perfect A perfect world, am I right? So we do have, yeah, these storms are actually moving out away from Tishomingo, it looks like. I don't think they're going to really move into the area. Yeah, they're going to probably miss Tishomingo, which is good. We'll see if any portions of this cold front erupt with storms, though. But yeah, quite warm there in Tishomingo. 1 December, my area had 18 inches of snow. That's crazy. Wow. 18 inches of snow in southern Oklahoma. Now, going up into southern Missouri, southern Missouri, we have storms that are popping up. Nice, good, solid line of storms. So if you are in the Sparta area, Smelliet, if you're in Ozark, yeah, solid line. If you're in Purdy, if you're in McDowell, Wheelerville, if you're in the Galena, if you're in Reed Spring in Missouri, Branson West, please take shelter. If you're in Merriam's Woods, yeah, we got numerous severe thunderstorm warnings going off, and there is your tornado watch, which really remains uncertain. Oops. If that's even going to verify or not. Will this be a nothing burger tonight, David? No tornadoes, etc. It is very hard to say. There's a lot of uncertainty in regards to exactly how this will all evolve. We have not had any storms pop off over Muskogee in Oklahoma yet. Nothing really across Fort Smith. So it's a bit uncertain exactly how this is going to play out. But right now, a lot of the action is forming into a line across northeastern Oklahoma into southwestern Missouri. Do you think this will be a bust? Very hard to say right now. Really hard. I don't want to say bust and it overperforms. You can see some of those storms popping off there. We take a look at let's go over to Alabama actually. Still one impressive supercell though over the old Providence Glades area of Alabama where we are getting storms. See if we actually have a live camera. We haven't shown the cameras in a while yet. So let's actually bring that up. We have nothing on that camera yet. And we have nothing on any of the weather cameras yet. But wow, this storm right here in New Site in Alabama, this is in the eastern central portion of Alabama, 3-inch hail marker on that. So that is producing big time hail potentially. Has a little bit of a hook echo on it. Looks like a chainsaw. Doesn't it? I don't think it looks like a chainsaw to me. Do you think any of these storms will pose a threat as they move through Indiana, Kentucky? Let's take a look at our weather bell models. So, Kentucky through Indiana, Kentucky. Take a look at that. So these storms, there's a little bit of uncertainty in regards to over here, but over here we're likely to see more marginal, like severe weather across the Indiana, Kentucky area. A lot of marginal activity, maybe a severe storm, maybe marginal hail, some marginal winds. You can see winds 60 to 65 at times. That's on the HRRR. Let's take a look here at the NAM. Same thing with the NAM. We're looking at just widely isolated scattered storms. Some of these could contain, again, 60-mile-an-hour winds and maybe the potential here existing for a tornado threat. But otherwise, really nothing too substantial. It really is to the south here. I mean, right about in here is where we got to watch. And that really highlights my area very well, where these storms do fire up. Ooh, tricky question, Bernia Elkins. Which is worse? Too much rain or too much heat and no rain? That's a tough one. Depending on where you live. Where I live, I think too much heat and no rain would be the one for me. Send some rain to Louisiana, laughing out loud. I wish I could. I wish I could. But it's probably going to be a while. Because look at this. Going to be another hot day tomorrow. I mean, look at Texas. Look at how hot it might feel tomorrow. 120-degree heat indexes for that area. And look at this. I mean, ridiculous. Really hot the next couple of days. "29 votes. 97% of the people say yes, and probably only 1 vote says no. Pretty good if you haven't voted yet. Again, the question is, should I buy a Tempest weather flow station with my next YouTube paycheck? And I would be buying it and dedicate it to you all. Because honestly, too much maintenance with my other stations. Currently under burn ban. That's not good at all. I would say too much heat and no rain. We as humans have figured out how to direct water for the most part, but we haven't been majorly successful at seeding clouds to the degree that a widespread long-term drought and heat wave wouldn't handicap the farming industry. Yeah, I would agree with you on that. I think too much heat and no rain is the worst that could actually happen. It's all right, Ryan Hurt. It's all right. I know a few people that I know that have ADHD. I know you can't help it. It, you know. David, have you heard of the game called Twisted in Roblox? I don't think so. Oh, yes. I've heard about it. EVN Baller, yes. I've heard about it, yes. I think Jay Zords and me played it once in Roblox. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the one that I'm thinking of. You know what's high quality too? EVN Baller Flight Simulator. I think you already know that. You're going to watch this line here. This is moving into southern Missouri. I recorded 224-mile-an-hour winds in Twisted. Oh my goodness. I loved it with my radar car. That's great. Berna Elkins, no. There's no. I do not see any tropical formation at all in the next 7 days. So the answer to that is more than likely not. It is actually on my Twitter page if you guys want to follow me there. This is my tropical outlook that I make. I try to make 1 or 2 of these a day. And you can see, not that, but you can see here, that's my outlook. So if you guys are interested, yeah, you can follow me on Twitter. It's David Schlotthauer, Weather United, for more on that. It's actually in the description too if you want to follow me. It comes to the tropics. I've tweeted this out. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Marion in Alabama, another severe thunderstorm warning, golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Yeah, the Gulf is boiling right now. Let me take a look. If those sea surface temperatures have gone up a little bit more. And no, they actually haven't, which is good. But yeah, let's look at the sea surface temperatures. The last 8 frames. Definitely warming up over here a little bit, though. I thought El Nino years were supposed to have less hurricanes. Well, this year might be a bit different, Ryan. It's because the Atlantic is so much warmer than it should be. I mean, we are running way ahead of normal. I will have more on that in tomorrow's hurricane outlook and discussion on just how warm the Atlantic actually is. But it is warm enough to give us a very busy season despite El Nino. Not every El Nino is the same, and so are hurricanes in the Atlantic. I do, EVN Baller. I think the hurricane season will be a bust. Nope, it's not going to be. It is not going to be. Come on, you guys. It's only the 9th of August. You guys think it's September the 9th. I would think a whole lot different if it was like the 15th of September or the 10th of September, but it's only August the 9th. I mean, we could be witnessing the beginnings of a busy period ahead. If we look at the GFS model, I mean, we could very well be. It's possible. It's just a matter of time. Just remember, the seasons have started as late. Remember last year? Remember last year? It only took one storm, and it was Ian that did a lot of destruction. So just because, oh, it's a dead season, there's not a lot going on. There's just not. It's only the 9th. 9th. And it's only a tornado, too. We might be having a tornado in Merriam Woods. Tight rotation on that. That could get tornado warned. Probably it will get tornado warned. This is in southern Missouri. David, is it weird to say I'm excited to chase hurricanes this year? Well, I It's dangerous. I don't think it's weird, but it's dangerous. Rainbow Obsidian, it's actually the dry air that has been the culprit behind the inactivity in the Atlantic. If we actually simply go over to Mike's weather page, we will see that the shear is below average in the Caribbean. This is where we're at right now. It's below average. Okay. The Atlantic, the shear is below average. It's the dry air. It's just so much dry air out there that is just not allowing the Atlantic to wake up. But I think things are going to change here really quickly. Probably one more push of dry or Saharan dust. You can see her right there. And it looks like that Saharan dust really backs off. Yeah, the pattern's going to change. I feel like it's going to change. Just give it another 2 or 3 weeks. David, go look at the GFS and Euro model. They both fizzle the moisture. Let me see this. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I do see that. Definitely a lesser, drier air out here. That's a really big moisture envelope. That is a lot of moisture. Yeah, this is probably when our pattern might change. Probably on the 20th or so of August is when things are gonna really hit. There is still some dry air on the Euro model, so check the icon. I already saw the icon. Maybe the 12Z you're probably referring to. Yeah, we'll see, okay? We'll see about that, buddy. It's not a certain possibility. Just too far out. But we shall wait. David, do you think the Central American gyre is weak this year? So far, it has proven that way to be weak. But that's not why we're not seeing tropical systems. Again, it's all about that dry air. There's just so much of it. This is a great example on why dry air is poison to storms. It doesn't allow storms to develop. It really doesn't. Except Dora, that is really racking up the ace points. You can see really quickly, I know this is off topic, but yeah, here is Dora. A really tiny system. Look how small that is. Very tiny. That is a very intense hurricane. Very intense. That might actually be stronger than what it was earlier. Nope, still a category 4. So we're going to go back to Alabama. That's where we have the majority of our activity right now. We have 6 severe thunderstorm warnings. 6 severe thunderstorm warnings. I would say 3 eyewall replacement cycles, Chase. Typhoon Dora coming soon. Yup. How many eyewall replacement cycles do you think Dora has had? Anyone? At least 2 or 3 in my opinion. Some of them have been really quick and hard to detect, while others were obvious. By the way, if you guys would like to see more content on the channel, live streams, please consider subscribing, sharing this, and leaving a like. Also, be sure to do the poll that I have on in the chat. I hope that we get a break from hurricanes this year hitting the United States, especially in Florida. They deserve a break after last year. I do agree with you on that, Austin. Yeah, Ian was bad. That's for sure. We have almost 40 votes. Great. You guys would like again to vote. Should I buy a Tempest weather flow station? Let me know. If you guys want to know what it is, just search up weather flow Tempest. We had a thunderstorm wind damage earlier in Blount, Alabama. Public reported several trees down on Pine Mountain Road near Rumlamp, Alabama. Man, I am congested today, so that's probably why I sound different today. Allergies, lovely allergies. We're lucky to have you. Yep. Yeah, we have had. Look at this storm down here. It's in a shape of a C. It's like a splitting storm. Look at that. A splitting supercell. That is very, very clear. A very clear splitting supercell. And then we have a cell merger. Look at this. A merger here and a splitter over here. In Elmore, Tallapoosa County in Alabama. Can get an idea. One is splitting, one is merging. See you guys. See you guys another day. See you in the next one, Bernia. Also watch my videos and subscribe. So yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on these storms in Alabama. Let me see if I can clear my nose out. Maybe that's why I'm stuffy. But anyways, while I do that, I hope Ethan comes back. But otherwise, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And also, please do the voting poll. Please, I appreciate that. The more votes, the more likely. All right, I am back. I see no poll. Rainbow Obsidian, it's in the chat. You should be able to see it. If you don't, I am sorry. I see it on my end. It's clearly right here. It's the blue thing. So yeah, if you are in Oxford, again, getting hit with rain and thunderstorms right now at the moment. If you're in Chambers, if you're in Lafayette, 5 points. Nice good storm there, moving eastward. And again, it looks like that storm just kind of merged. Wow, one storm here is splitting away. You can see that storm split. Looks like we're starting to get a supercell right here a little bit, just southeast of Barry in Fayette and Walker counties in Alabama. Thank you for voting. You're the 42nd vote. Let's go back up here to the north, where we are keeping an eye on severe thunderstorms, but nothing is really organized at the moment. No tornadoes, no nothing. It's only Rainbow Obsidian watching. Funny. I don't know if anyone else is here. I hope I'm not making you guys bored. I really hope not. If I am, just let me know. Yeah, I think this is not going to pan out as significant as what we had. I'm going to give this another few more minutes and then I'm probably going to head off. It's really, I mean, I don't think it's... We shall see, though. We shall see. Hello, is anyone there? Besides Rainbow Obsidian? But we're keeping an eye on storms moving into southern Missouri. Well, they're in southern Missouri, moving into northern Arkansas. This is really upscale. It's growing upscale into a linear line, and that's what it looks like at the moment. Really growing upscale. Where is everybody at in the chat? Is everybody there?